My guest today is Jack Schwager, and he's best known for his Market Wizards books. He's talked to thousands of traders and money managers over the years. Jack, you've developed some proprietary indicators for TradeShark. Let's just talk about indicators in general first. How important are they for traders?
That depends on the individual trader. So the first decision someone has to make, whether it's my indicators or any other indicators, is are they going to be used for absolute to generate buy and sell signals, or are you using them as a tool, as an adjunct to something else? So you can use the indicators to deliver direct buy and sell signals and treat it almost like a trading system. Or you can use the reading, whether it's positive or negative or beyond some threshold, as confirmation that you should only trade the market in that direction using chart analysis or maybe using another indicator. So it's flexible enough to be used either in a systematic way or to be used as an additional tool.
How did these indicators come about? You've talked to a lot of traders and seen thousands of indicators probably. How did these come?
I'm more of a systematic guy, not an indicator developer guy. So the origins come out of system design and system building, and what they really are composites of systems. The indicators are not really like just a simple algebraic formula. They're literally composites of different systems. And I basically, when I was asked to do the indicators, I kind of thought what I wanted to achieve, and so they're designed for that purpose. And so the indicators are designed in the following. First, define what trend, what is the major trend of the market? Second, not just what is the direction, but how strong is the indicator, how strong is the trend? Third, is there indication or is a trend getting overextended? And you want to have that as compensation, because if you rely totally on trend, you'll be totally long at the top and totally short at the bottom. The fourth thing is to be able to combine both those trend-oriented inputs with the overbought, oversold inputs into a composite that, when that composite is high, gives you a strong reading, either long or short, which blends both the trend and the counter-trend components. Fifth is to have some customizability to it, that you don't have to make it absolute. You want to have the user be able to make the signal more restrictive or less restrictive, and that's achieved by just one simple threshold parameter that's extremely easy of a click to set. So that sort of blends very well with the software. And the last thing is to have the indicators so they could either be used as buy and sell signals or to be used in conjunction with other approaches, technical analysis or whatever, as a confirmation or filter.
What type of trader is best suited for your indicators and for TradeShark?
I think particularly for these indicators, position traders are people looking to capture capturing major moves. That's what it's ideally designed for, because it's not an indicator that's looking to catch squiggles, and in fact, if it works well, it'll ignore the squiggles. It's really trying to define the major moves and also tell you when the major moves may be getting too far extended. It's a tool for trading major moves, really. That's the primary function. However, if you're a shorter term trader, you can still use it, because when it is in a longer term buy mode or a longer term sell mode, you can use that as a filter for which direction you should be biasing in your short-term trades. What I would suggest is the first step would be to take these indicators and to use the TradeShark software to create your own templates. And the software makes it very easy to design it any way you want. And by that I mean to decide which of the three indicators or all three that you're using, whether you're stacking them, whether you're superposing them, creating charts which show you when the indicator is long or short based upon the shading. Just experiment getting the design of the chart the way you'd like it. Now, once you've got that, then the things to do is to take that template. You can save it as a template. Take that template and then try all sorts of markets, different prices, all sorts of different markets, prices using that template. And then you can see how the indicators are working in markets in a lot of different examples. And here, very important, I would suggest or strongly recommend that regardless of what length chart you normally use, I don't care if you use a 3-month or 6-month or 1 year, whatever, but for this first step, use longer term charts, let's say 2 years, maybe even 3 years, because what you want to do is get a feel for how the indicators are working over major trends and trend changes and really get an understanding of how they work.
You've worked with TradeShark for a while. What's your impression of the ease of use? Because there's a lot going on under the hood there.
Right. No, I was actually almost thrilled to see how easy it is to use. Because my initial inclination was to kind of tell the programmers exactly how it should look. And when I got the software installed, I actually saw that you didn't have to do any of that because you could just do it very easily. So the key to it is this ability to create your own template, and that's absolutely essential. So I'll take it very specifically in my case. So what I did with the 3 indicators, so I wanted the directional weight to be the main indicator, but that doesn't have to be the same for everybody in my case. So I took that, superimposed it on price as the main chart, and shaded the background to be green when it's light green when it's buy mode, light red when it's in sell mode, and yellow when it's in neutral mode. And that sort of makes it very nice to see how the indicator is interacting with price. And then right below it, the software allows you to put subplots that stack exactly. So I have a little subplot of the trend indicator and a little subplot of the overbought, oversold, which together make up the main indicator, the directional weight. So one little chart, I've got it all. And it only takes a few clicks to create each of those components. So once you've got that, you then save it as a template. And you can create as many templates as you want, but you save it as a template and make that your default template. Then I can pull in any charts I want. I don't have to recreate all those steps. It's there.
Jack, thanks for being here today.
I enjoyed it. Thanks.
We've been talking with Jack Schwager about his indicators exclusively available on TradeShark software.